All right, we're back here at the Grand Sierra Resorts, and we're still, I'm looking at the watch here. We've got 2 hours and 22 minutes, if my math is correct, left in the 24th annual Drive-By Food Drive that we love to call Share Your Christmas. And we're sharing it with a lot of people. This is Mark Walker from the Nevada Cooperative Extension and also a board member of the Food Bank of Northern Nevada. Mark, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me here. What a great event. We have a steady stream of traffic going by. We have a lot of volunteers ready to help people sort the food and get it to where it needs to go.
Now, you got kind of a unique perspective here because not only are you on the board of the food bank and you can kind of see where everything goes once it gets to that point. You're involved with some of the ways the food bank is able to help the community, but also with the Cooperative Extension. You've got some unique perspectives in terms of how that all kind of ties together, don't you?
We do. We have great programs that are focused on nutrition for youth and for seniors to help people understand what to do with food whether they buy it or whether they get it from the food bank. Just as I think a point of interest here, when the food bank collects cans and non-perishable goods, this is a wonderful thing. It helps put food on the table of 95,000 people in the food bank service area. The other thing, though, is that the food bank collects funds in cash, and they use those funds for fresh fruits and vegetables. Now, this is the kind of thing that our Cooperative Extension people, can help people understand how to prepare and how to eat properly to, have a balanced diet that's more than just non-perishable foods.
And it really doesn't, I guess if you educate yourself, it really doesn't cost a huge amount of money to feed yourself and feed your family nutritionally. Is that correct?
I think that's correct. I think one of the attractions of processed foods and instant foods is that they're easy to prepare and they're very calorie rich. I think one of the attractions, though, of the fresh fruits and vegetables is the health benefits that come along with those, and that takes a little bit of understanding to, and I think also some understanding of how to invest in your own kitchen and your own cooking supplies.
Paul, I've been Mark. I have been with this food drive for all 24 years, and I know when we began, there was such an emphasis on come down and bring some food, and that's still obviously a plea of ours. If you have non-perishable food, which is what we're collecting here, please bring it down. But over the years, we found there's been such a great opportunity to collect the funds because the food bank is so good at not only putting them to the right types of food, but they're so efficient in terms of how they can use that money, and that money is becoming even more valuable now than it was in years past, isn't it?
Yes, it is. About $1 in $5 that the food bank has raised since the beginning of July has been in donations of under $50. And the great thing about the donations of under $50 is, again, that they go directly to perishable food items that can be distributed very effectively by not only the food bank but all the partners in the network to help people have access to the same fruits and vegetables that everybody else wants to have. So this is a great benefit to the 1 in 4 children that we serve in this county.
And that's something that's changed over the years, even the food bank's ability to handle the more perishable foods. Because even when we started this, so much of it, they didn't have the facilities that they do now have to handle that, do they?
That's correct. Their facility just outside of town here has good cold storage units. I think if people really want to be involved and get a quick sense of what the food bank does in terms of food provision, there are opportunities to go volunteer out there to sort food. And those occur especially between January and March. And this is easy. You go to the website, which is fbnn.com, or I think it's fbnn.org. You call them up, and you can bring people with you. You can be a part of another group. But it's kind of an exciting and interesting experience to go out there and do that.
All right, Mark, thank you so much. And again, we appreciate so much the work that you, as your volunteer board member, but also the Cooperative Extension does in our community. We appreciate that, and Merry Christmas to you.
And thank you to KTVN for this event and for helping to meet the needs of people in Washoe County. Thanks an awful lot.
Well, I'll tell you, this is our honor. It certainly is. Now, one of the great things, or maybe not so great things about live TV, is that we can have some technical glitches. One of those is that I have absolutely no contact with my producer. Oh, I think I just heard. We're going to now send it over to Andy Guevara. Andy, what do you got going on over there?
All right, thank you, Mike. You know, we have been out here since 6 this morning, joyfully so. So many volunteers here. We have raised tens of thousands of dollars. Literally tons of food have come in, all because of you, the community community wouldn't be possible without community partnerships. And I'm here with a business right here in Reno that does that, reaches out to the community. Whole Foods, you guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Talk a little bit about some of the special programs that you guys have at Whole Foods for the community.
Thank you, Andy. First of all, one of our core values at Whole Foods Market is caring for our community and the environment. And so at this time of year when people are wanting to be generous and give in some way, we have programs that allow them to do that. And so I have Hannah, one of our very wonderful cashiers here with us, who can explain a way that people can support the community.
Okay, tell us about those.
Yeah, by being a cashier, it really helps that we can help our community so much with all the money and proceeds we give to others. And with our customers, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this, what this program is.
To help to feed our local families, we can help our customers come through, going through the process. They can donate even 50 cents, $1, $5, as much as they want to donate to help a local family. We even have food bins just outside in case you guys want to give food, and we're just trying to do a lot to help our local families this holiday season.
So really simple ways. If you buy a little extra, you can put it in a bin. That'll be sent to a local family, or extra 50 cents, round up maybe your purchase a little bit, and that helps?
Yeah, definitely. It does help a lot. No matter what you give, any purchase, anything helps a lot to help our community.
And at the register, do you sort of remind customers at that time, ask them if they want to donate? Is that how it works?
Yeah, we usually ask if they'd like to round up to help a local family, and it's completely up to them, and anything helps. So
50 cents at a time can make a big difference if every customer does it. All right, and then you have other ways that you guys are helping as well.
Yeah, I am Heidi Rich, the marketing lead for Whole Foods Market. We are so excited to announce that this year we'll be donating over 1,600 pounds as a store to the food bank for the community to use throughout the year.
Thank you, ladies, for being here and for everything that Whole Foods does. All right, we're going to send it over to Paul now.
Yeah, I got two of the county commissioners here, Von Hartung, Kitty Jung, and County Manager John Slaughter. First of all, I'll start with you, Kitty. I don't think there's a lot of people maybe that realize how big the need is in Washoe County for this kind of food and money donations.
Well, actually, Washoe County residents received more than 356,827 meals just last year. So this is a acute problem here and chronic problem that we suffer all through Washoe County.
And John, are there any services that Washoe County manages that this kind of food and money donation is definitely needed for?
Certainly. So first, our congregate meal program, which is the food bank doesn't supply that, but it shows the need. We have 9 congregate meal locations. We do the Meals on Wheels program, but for example, at our senior center, several times a month, the food bank will deliver food, and there's lines out the door.